that... Discipline both of these teams exude is unique. It's really a testament to how well coached they are.
They really are, B.A. Both half-court teams. They like to slow the game down and execute their offense. I have to pay respect to that kind of approach.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Daniel Tice is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Harden in at the point. Here's Mann. Offline with a three. Garland with the ball. Harden picks him up. Kept alive. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
His first personal, first team foul.
Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game, more than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Harden against Mitchell, and Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Mobley, a screen on George. Here's Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. George outside. There's a screen. Spins. Back to Mann. Clock at 6. Jacks up a three. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by George. Harden's got 5.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
From deep, Mitchell. The Clippers grab the miss.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
George for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. From deep, Mobley. And he can't get that one. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And stolen by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
George, a screen on Garland. Here's Mann. And the Clippers miss again. The Cavaliers leading. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Harden.
Okay.
My goodness!
That is
cocked it
nasty.
back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed. Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
B.A., he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win-now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
Now here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Count it. Mitchell's got 5 points.
The way Donovan fought through contact on that shot should really build his confidence.
Cavaliers foul. Donovan Mitchell, his first. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
James Harden, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers in the lead. There's a screen. George outside. Back to man. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Garland. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice little teardrop over the top for Paul George.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's stolen by Garland. Right side Mitchell. Here's Okoro. George defending. And that one is stuffed right through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. George outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Darius Garland.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job pulling the defender and jumping into the contact.
George hits them both. Cleveland calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Get loud and let them hear it.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Harden from outside. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The Clippers on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the 5.
Wow. Now that's got a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
His second. First team foul.
George outside. George's shot is off. The Cavs trailing. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on George. Down low. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got 6 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
you have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role on the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Alec. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They get it back. Here's Okoro, defended by Harden. 5 to shoot. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. For 3, Allen. The Clippers grab the miss. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. George scanning the floor. Pass to Leonard. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold the breath.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Clippers on D. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Westbrook. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his first 2 points.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Westbrook finds Tucker. Westbrook with a screen on Mobley. Tucker. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. The 3 from Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner, and he will adapt.
Powell passes to Tucker. 1:05 left in the second. Pass to Coffey. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. .58 seconds left in the first half. Morris, a screen on Westbrook. Now Morris. And here's LeVert. Morris, a screen on Powell. And here's LeVert for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
And here's Porter outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Clippers trail. And here's Westbrook. Oh, he tries a 3. Connects from downtown. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Russ is making threes, I don't know how you guard him.
And here's LeVert for 3. The shot, no good. Powell for 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Marcus Morris, also Thompson out there. Max Strus is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Porter in at the 1. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. When talking about Karis LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can.
Powell, left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Nice move by Norman Powell on the drive, drawing a foul and putting up the shot.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Powell nails them both. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
Great movement by Marcus Morris, going from the pick to finding an opening.
Westbrook taking his time here. Outside Tucker. Westbrook with a screen on Morris. Tucker. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. They set the screen. Right side Strus. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Tucker with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Morris for the tie. It's rebounded by Morris. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Porter outside. Morris, a screen on Powell. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now Zubac. Westbrook outside. Zubac with a screen on Thompson. Westbrook finds Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's Powell on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Thompson. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Zubac passes to Coffey. Westbrook outside.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's the drive. Pass to Tucker. Thompson with a steal. To the middle. Here's LeVert. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Tucker. And the Clippers miss again. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's LeVert. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Harden surveying the D. Second chance shot. And he hits the jumper. Harden's got 11 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Strus with a screen on Harden. Pass to Strus. Lets it go from deep. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. George drives in. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeVert. Yep, that one's good. LeVert's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Pass to Tice. Porter with the steal. From deep, Strus. No good there. Karis LeVert has been on display for the Cavaliers, hunting for opportunities. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi Leonard out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the 1. Allen with a screen on George. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Clippers trail. To take the lead, George finds Tice. Tice sets a screen. Allen against George. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. They get it back. Tice passes to George. Three-pointer, Harden. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 1.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Fires for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
A lights-out three-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
Up top, Allen. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Leonard. George outside. On the wing man. Harden against Garland. Tice, a screen on Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe. And too long on the shot.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That
Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Chalk up 2 there. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Accepting a bigger leadership role over time, Garland now a big shot taker and maker.
George, a screen on Garland. George outside. Driving to the basket. And the jam by George.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
On the wing, Mitchell. George defending. Out to Garland.
Garland has a scorer's mentality from the field and from the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Mobley to take the lead. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Leonard looking over the floor. Rejected by Allen.
Yeah, terrific block by Allen, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And that one's good. Man, coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Pass to Allen. Hey, from beyond the arc. The rebound by Mann. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Mitchell gets a step. Money! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
It's George on the wing. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Let's go with a three. Off target from downtown. Tice. Count it!
NBA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. For the win! Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Time expires. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Here's Harden filling out the wings. It's Mann and George. Daniel Tice is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. To the inside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. The three from Mitchell. He buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Sends it home from three-point land. Harden's got 20.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Allen, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
George, a screen on Garland. Lets the 3 fly. George, no good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. And Mitchell with the slam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Pass to Tucker. Fires the 3. It's good.
This is where Tucker's wealth of experience pays off. He is used to this.
Mobley, a screen on George. Here's Mitchell. Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You know, it's just a case where you just have to go up strong and live with the results. Nice job.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
And Daniel Tice picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Outside Harden. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. George, a screen on Garland. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Leonard's checked in for Tucker. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Mitchell showing some muscle.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
George outside. Harden against Mitchell. Harden's got space. Out to Leonard. The 3 is up. Oh, he nails it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Knocks it down from distance.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Timeout called, the Clippers. They're down by 6. 8 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Number 17, P.J. Tucker.
Pass to Harden. The 3. No good there. And so the Cavaliers take the win. And it was touch and go there for a while. But in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was whopping.
And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wings set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Nas Reed out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The pass to Reed to the wing right side. Conley for three. That shot off. And here are the Cavaliers. So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps in the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
Now Edwards, after Jared Allen missed from long range. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Here's the three. Reed with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley for three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Now Okoro. Mobley has screen on Conley. Okoro. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Garland left side. Mobley wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Towns sets the pick for Conley from outside the arc. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland dishes to Okoro. Allen outside. Passes it to Garland. Okoro with it. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Okoro's got 6 points.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Oh my goodness, what a play!
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Okoro. He's got 6. Allen's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's McDaniels driving inside. And good that time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Towns for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Allen buries it from three-point range.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Outside Edwards. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Inside, Reed. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Over in the corner, Allen. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Edwards. Just 3 on the clock. He lays it in. Edwards got 10 points.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And there are 2 big men out there, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for them, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
They set the pick. And it's Towns penetrating. And the dunk by Towns.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside Garland, down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Timberwolves leading by 15. It's Edwards on the wing. 12 points for him. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And he can't jam it through. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African-Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's stolen by Edwards.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Steps back. Garland with it. Working on McDaniels. Towns with the steal. The 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Richard, the Cavs went all in for Donovan Mitchell, but it has paid off well.
It's crazy what Donovan Mitchell can do at only 6'1". He has so much bounce and so strong, but he is still undersized for the position. But that front court, man, that defense helps him out a lot.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the shot by Warren, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the inside. Allen passes to Okoro. Allen, a screen on Anderson. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. There's the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the wide open shot from Warren. The three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And he's good on the three ball.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Gobert, the screen. Alexander Walker trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley outside. Fires the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the wide open shot from Morris. A three from Warren. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here we go. A three from Strus. Morris kicks to Strus. Puts up a three. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many. At the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Gobert is out there with Anderson. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body. You know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest, but ultimately you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that, and I think some of that pride has gone away.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Porter looking it over. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Porter's got his first points of the game.
And I have No clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's Porter with the 3. It's LeVert on the wing. Off target with his 3. Minnesota leading by 18. Alexander Walker passes to Warren. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Morris against Warren. Out to Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests. He wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. Anderson, a screen on LeVert. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Up top, Porter. From past the arc, frames the 3-pointer. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Pass to Gobert, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:30 left in the third. Gobert with it. 6 points for him. Count that bucket. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Strus setting the screen for LeVert. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Alexander Walker. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Strus setting the screen for LeVert. Minnesota with the rebound. And Anderson kicks to Morris. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late 2nd round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Morris with the bucket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Allen, a screen on Warren. Okoro, wide open. He fires. Good on the 3-point shot. Okoro's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers trail by 19 at the guard positions. It's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Timberwolves shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Kept alive. Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Minnesota. Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Allen inside the three-point line, and the shot is long. Timberwolves leading by 22. Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Left side, Edwards. Inside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's a Okoro. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
The pass to Mobley. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garland finds Mobley. Passes it to Allen. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Mitchell. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Welcome to dance class hosted by Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Nice move. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Conley with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Edwards, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd, thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
The first free throw is good. You know, when the Clippers first moved to L.A., people assumed they'd be second fiddle to the Lakers. Not necessarily the case.
Well, B.A., to be honest with you, they were for a long time. And then they moved into this building. There was a bit of a shift, and the Clippers started dominating regular season. They don't have the championship, but I'll tell you what, powerful owner, a couple star players, that'll flip the faithful around for you.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the L.A. Clippers. Leonard against Towns. Leonard passes to Harden. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Edwards for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here are the Clippers now. From downtown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ooh, stolen by Harden. And it's the Clippers on the break. Man. George passes to Man. Towns with a rebound. Edwards against Harden. Towns a screen on Harden. And here's Edwards outside after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
George a screen on Edwards. Harden the pass to George. Fires from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Looks like this could be a bounce-back year for the Clippers, Brent, after they were knocked out early last season.
Yeah, you just shake your head and you think about this team not being healthy and how far they could go. That's part of it, right? No PG or Kawhi late in the series. They're looking for some redemption this year, and you feel like it's their last shot.
Now here's George. 5 on the clock. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Man, the pass to Leonard. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Man. Back to Leonard. Tice sets a screen. Releases from 15. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic gauge, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
The kick out to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 11 points. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Conley looking for an opening. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
Edwards a screen on Harden. For 3, Conley. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
George passes to man. And here's Tice. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Pass to Leonard. Puts up a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. And it's Reed in at the center position. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Timberwolves trail. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Harden against Edwards. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, man. Harden leaving the defense totally flustered with that move.
Towns a screen on Harden. From deep, Conley knocks down the triple. Conley's got 5 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Edwards. Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, James Harden is not worried about his legacy. He said, quote, "I'm going to be remembered in basketball. I'm one of the people who changed the game. Honestly, the only thing I'm missing is a championship." But Brian, he is not stressing. He said, "The moment I stop having fun, I'll be done."
Yeah, marching to the beat of his own drum, Allie. Thank you.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Fires the three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
To the left side wing. From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, B.A., but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them, but making them. So that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous. With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
From deep, Conley. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Harden with a screen on Towns. Pass to man. Back to Harden. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. In transition, here they come. Conley against Harden. Conley passes to McDaniels. And there's the drive. Got it.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. They set the pick. Harden with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. George against Towns. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Reed sets a screen. Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Harden scanning the floor. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this one. George outside. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. George, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Leonard way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Amir Coffey. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Coffey can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
For three, Warren. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Powell with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Zubac. Launches a three. That shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Zubac. Oh, a flawless finish on the line.
That's a smart read from how he analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Here's Gobert. He takes it in. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Westbrook, the pass to Tucker. Powell outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Clippers trail. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks. Anderson finds Morris. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Keeping things simple on the pick and roll. Morris capable of creating for himself in these sets.
Here's Westbrook. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anderson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Morris for three. The Clippers grab the miss. And they're running. Powell for three. Zubats against Gobert. Westbrook left side. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Tucker, no good. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Alexander Walker. Powell covers. Gobert hammers it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Westbrook, the pass to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Tucker with a screen. Oh, from deep. Westbrook with the miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Westbrook against Morris. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Westbrook into the lane. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tucker, the pass to Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. That's a tough cover.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's Morris penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morris has got 5 points.
Great finish on the drive for Morris. This is what happens when you give him the lane.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Timberwolves ahead, leading by none. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Conley. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. It's intercepted. Fast break, Minnesota. Over to the left wing. Outside McDaniels. Drains the wing trade. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Leonard. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Man, he's checked in for Powell. And the basket by Tice.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Assisted by.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Three-pointer, Harden. Counted from distance.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Towns a screen on Harden. From deep, Conley. And another three from Minnesota.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Harden against Edwards. Here's Leonard. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Towns. Conley against Harden. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Towns a screen on Tice. Reed for three. It's rebounded by George.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
4-3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
Tice a screen on Edwards. Harden finds George. Over McDaniels. George, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Great open look there. Edwards has got 7 now in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Harden. For three, Conley. Towns for three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 7 assists in the game. And then Harden with the jam.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
There's the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on George. Edwards a pass to Towns. Clock at 6. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. George a screen on Edwards. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Shooting for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Harden. 19 seconds left in the fourth. From deep. Tice sets a screen. Out to Leonard. Pass to Mann. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Ali LaFleur.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. George, what is it in for? Particular about these teams that might make this an interesting game?
Well, I think you have to look at, Kevin, both of these teams understand how to execute in the half court. And by that, I mean, number one, they set really solid screens. They're willing to get to their second and third options, and they have creative playmaking. This should be great.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. IT that time from Leonard.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
George with the ball. Garland picks him up. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Harden. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
ADB, after a 4-year absence, the Cavs made their playoff return in 2023.
That's right, Kevin. This team was obviously ready for the postseason. They lose a tough series with the New York Knicks, who had more experience. Some call it that gentleman's sweep, 5 games, but I think there's better things on the horizon. From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And here's Leonard from 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Man, a three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Allen on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Harden. Takes it out to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Leonard, that's for 2. Misses off the left iron. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. You know what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71-point game Doris in 2023?
You know what, Kevin? I think we can lose the fact that he also had 11 assists. And to couple those two achievements, 71 points with 11 dimes, amplifies the scoring because it proves that he wasn't hunting shots. What an extraordinary overall performance.
Now George following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Mobley outside. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And again, unable to change momentum here. George with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. George passes to Mann. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. In the corner, George with it. Leonard against Mobley. Leonard attacking, and that one, good. 8 points for him.
Kawhi's game comes with a measure of resolve as a scorer. Contact simply doesn't affect him as much as other players.
Connects from three-point range.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. And there are 2 big men out there, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
This speaks to the strength that James Harden possesses. He is so good at finishing through contact.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Cavaliers trailing. The drive by Mitchell. Allen against Tice. Clock at 6. Here's Okoro. Garland left side. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, somebody needed to step up and rescue that possession, and Darius Garland does exactly that.
Mitchell against Harden. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls doors. How do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change. Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Harden against Mitchell. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Leonard sets a screen for George.
The defensive instincts of Okoro right there. So solid at using his body and his length to bother shooters.
Another three for Cleveland.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot doors. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is The talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mann's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Nobody near Jordan. That three off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Now here's Allen. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Tucker. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
To say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Back to LeVert. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Over to the wing. Zubac finds Westbrook. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Tucker with the ball. Still scoreless. Knocks down the three ball.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Here's LeVert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
To me, Karis LeVert has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
Passes to Tucker. Zubac, a screen on Morris. Tucker, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Morris with a screen on Westbrook. Porter outside. And here's Strus for 3. Up in time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ivica Zubac is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Powell. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. Going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Coffey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Porter with the steal. With the floater. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
It's good. Porter's got his second bucket. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
Shot clock at 3. Nice D from Porter.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
LeVert with the wide open look. Offensive rebound. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Here's Harden driving the lane. Tice kicks to Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Morris against Leonard. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
LA.
1:56 left in the third quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Clippers in the lead. From deep, George. Rebound by Mitchell.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Allen with the screen for Okoro. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Okoro's got 6 points.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
To the paint, here's George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Garland left side. Basket counts. He's got 7.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Harden against Mitchell. Tice with the screen on Mitchell. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Off target from outside. Here's Harden. He's got 13. To the right side. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Clippers ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Leonard with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Okoro. From the arc. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. So it's the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game. Mitchell against Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley a screen on George. And it's Mitchell missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
They set the pick. Oh, Leonard in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Here's Okoro. And the three ball is good.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Harden outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Harden's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Clippers. Here's Okoro. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Leonard with a screen on Mitchell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
It's George on the wing. From deep three-point land, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then Mitchell in the dunk.
Well, the triple drive game with Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
George dishes to Harden. Driving inside.
Well, with that frame, that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
And Okoro now top of the key. Fade away. Nailed from three-point land. Okoro's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, George. Tice sets a screen for George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Harden against Mitchell. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 24 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
they're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Feeds to Leonard. Back to Harden. Shoots the three. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Harden. And there's the pass to Man. Here's Tice. That one a little long. And Mitchell with a clear pass to the hoop.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. And a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking for an opening. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Always good to see a player like Allen expanding his offensive game, changing things up and keeping the defense honest.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area, and even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, waiting for themselves and their teammates.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Reed, a screen on Garland. Pass to Reed. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Okoro, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Reed for 3. Offensive rebound. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Conley against Mitchell. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 3 on the clock. Another shot. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Pretty impressive to see a young player like McDaniels have a sense of that shot clock as he's into his action there.
Edwards against Garland. Pass to Reed. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mobley with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Okoro. Mobley, left side. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mobley.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And a deep 3 from Garland. Reed with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Here's Mitchell. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, and Mitchell is so confident with the ball in his hands. I mean, you gotta love his tenacity.
Ball stolen. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Allen. Garland against Conley. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The three from Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 9.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Garland. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Conley. Right side, McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Okoro passes to Mobley. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2, and it's Allen in at the 5. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 9. Pass to Reed. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Conley, no good. The Cavs trailing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Okoro, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Here's Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Outside Edwards. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Garland finds Mobley. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Drains the triple. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Here's Mitchell. That one no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Reed to screen on Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to Reed. A slam out by Reed.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And Clarkman Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Yes, it's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The three from Okoro. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Okoro. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And they're pushing it up. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Morris. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-5 run. Warren with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And here's LeVert for three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Morris for three. Hits the three-pointer. Morris has got 5 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's LeVert. Nice move. And he makes it. LeVert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, the versatility of LeVert showing you he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve and a bunch of shots to choose from, too.
Lets the three fly. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And the Cavs shooting the ball at 48% so far. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. Pass to Gobert. It's Warren on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. The ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. And here's Strus outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Strus tucks in last.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Banked it in off the glass. Morris has got 7 points.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You've got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
For NBA players, off-the-court physical training has become paramount. The Celtics big man Al Horford told me the day-to-day grind has changed. Before it was just basketball. Now these other routines are being incorporated, and it's really changing the game. And Brian, it's not just the veterans. Even the young players are seeing the benefits as well.
They really are, and you got to do it. Thanks, Allie. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Morris for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Strus finds LeVert. Morris sets a screen. Back to Strus. There's the triple. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Gobert. Down low. Back to Morris. Anderson with a screen on Porter. Here's Morris. Again, the Timberwolves score. Here's LeVert. He has 6. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Here's Alexander Walker. Warren with the ball. Defended by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Pass to LeVert. 1:29 left in the third. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And so Morris will bring it up for Minnesota. Now here's Gobert. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
A 3 from the inbound. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 11 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Garland against Morris. Gobert with a screen on Garland. And it's Morris penetrating. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Okoro. He's covered by Warren. The offensive rebound. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kept alive. Back to Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance. He has 7.
Anyone who questions Garland's deep range, run that film right back.
And so it's Minnesota. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they're doing it. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2, and a lot of size for him with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. The rebound by Allen. Here's Mitchell. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Reed sets a screen. Edwards for 3. Reed finds Edwards. For 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Okoro passes to Allen. And here's Garland. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Nails it from 3.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Towns outside. Garland against Conley. McDaniels a screen. Conley passes to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Counted.
He's so good at getting into the underbelly of the D. Garland can penetrate and score even when the defense is ready for it.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
McDaniels a screen. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Minnesota.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Fires the 3. Reed finds Edwards. 1:33 left in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he was done terrorizing the NBA. Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards has got 40 points.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
From deep, Mitchell. Here's Okoro. This one for three. Mitchell misses. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Daniel Tice out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point. For three, Edwards buries the long-range jumper.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Harden's shot is off. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Outside, Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Pass to Man. Tice with a screen on Conley. Here's Man, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. Stolen by George. Leonard against Towns. Leonard kicks to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for George. All alone. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Right wing. Reed the pass to Conley. There's the pick. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by George.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Clippers moving the ball around. George with a screen on Towns. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Towns.
It's exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. James Harden with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Man passes to Harden. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 8.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler. Absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Here's Towns. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
George with the bucket.
When Paul George is on the court, the defense has to be aware of him on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Harden the pass to George. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And we talk about George's confidence. When you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Here's Towns to the wing right side. Conley the pass to Edwards. Lock at 6. For 3. And they get it back. Out to the right wing. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by George. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Mann. And here's Harden. 8 points for him. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Drills the three-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. The 3 from Harden. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, and it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Leonard with this screen on Conley. Man gets the bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Towns down low. Leonard's there. Hits the three-point bomb. Reeves got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Conley with the 3. And George hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. McDaniels. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across. That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Harden the pass to Man. Back to Harden. For the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Conley. They set the pick. The 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The 3 from George. Kicks it out to Leonard. George passes to Leonard. The 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Right side, Conley. No one near at Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it go.
Harden has a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Edwards drives in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. Powell kicks to Zubac. Minnesota with the rebound. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Pass to Coffee. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 1. And all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell Westbrook. PJ Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Coffee in at the small forward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Solid and aggressive move by PJ Tucker. Taking the direct approach. Going right at his man and getting to the line.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 3. Gobert with a screen for Morris. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
A nice shot by Tucker.
PJ Tucker is a lights-out 3-ball specialist. The D must respect his range.
Morris into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Pass to Coffee. Back to Powell. Releases. That one wide left.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Anderson a screen on Powell. That puts them in the lead. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fires the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Smooth jump shot. Alexander Walker has a variety of ways to score, and that's one of them.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, DA. Hey, thank you. Powell No one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
On the money, three-point answer by Norman Powell. Not letting the other team own the arc.
And the wide-open shot for Morris. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Coffey. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Westbrook against Morris. Here he goes. Here's Gobert. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
Really showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Got a piece of it. Westbrook dishes to Powell to the left side wing. Here's Coffey. He's covered by Warren. And Coffey gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Morris outside. The feed now to Gobert over Westbrook. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Morris. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Powell, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Warren sets the pick for Morris from outside the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Westbrook finds Tucker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Warren sets the pick for Morris. Outside Warren. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Love the confidence from Warren on the catch and shoot. Coaches don't want to see their players hesitate.
Sinks the triple. Got it off in time. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That three could be a kick.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. But Timberwolves on top, leading by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Gobert, T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. After this, in nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Morris.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
And Harden launches it from deep. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 15. Edwards drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Harden for 3. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Conley with the 3. A kick out to Towns. This one for 3. He doesn't hit that one.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Conley for three. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Reed gets to Conley. Left side, Towns. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Leonard the pass to Tice. Shoots over Reed. And he overshot that one, missing. Minnesota leading by 16. Towns looking it over. Kicks it to Warren. Towns, high post. Leonard's there. Outside, Towns. Second chance shot. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George with the ball. Conley picks him up. And Harden with the basket on the assist by George. 22 points for James Harden.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, George. Defended by Towns. And it's George missing. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Towns is doubled. Outside Conley. And here's Warren for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Man passes to Tice. Harden sets the pick for George. Takes the three, and the three ball is good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for T.J. Warren.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Daniels, he's checked in for Warren.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Towns with the steal. McDaniels kicks to Reed. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like